A memorial service in Dallas is bringing all sorts of emotions to the surface.
This morning, the Dallas Police Department honored all 84 police officers who have been killed in the line of duty. The department is trying to rebuild after losing 4 officers and a DART officer in an ambush and shootout on July 7th of last year. Fox 4's Alex Boyer is outside the Dallas Police Memorial with more on today's touching tribute. Alex.
Well, Steve, people I talk to say that this year's memorial, as you can imagine, is especially important because of the sudden and overwhelming loss the department suffered last year. Now, I talked to the widow of the DPD officer who was killed in the line of duty the same day President John F. Kennedy was assassinated, and she tells me that you never get over the grief, you just learn how to live with it. With interim Dallas Police Chief David Pughes and Mayor Mike Rawlings front and center, cadets, current and retired DPD officers making the somber march through the streets of downtown to the Dallas Police Memorial for an annual ceremony.
For the officers that are left on the street, it's really not safe anymore.
This year's memorial service is especially hard for the police department and the citizens they've sworn to protect. Jose Vela was one of the protesters on the night of July 7th that ended with the ambush murders of 4 DPD officers and 1 DART officer.
When reality comes to you, lit in front of you, your whole perspective on police is going to completely change. It'll change you, it'll change anybody else. It changed me too as well.
Let us never forget those.
Despite calls from the Fraternal Order of Police president not to attend the service, Mayor Mike Rawlings' presence was met without visible controversy.
This year, our hearts overflow with grief over the loss of 4 more Dallas police officers and a DART officer on that awful day last summer.
A sentiment echoed by Interim Chief David Pughes.
We all wish it wouldn't have happened, and we all pray that nothing like it will ever happen again.
Family of some of the fallen officers standing in memory of their loved ones as their name was read out loud. And following the laying of the wreath and 21-gun salute, the family and friends of the slain officers gathered around the police memorial, including the widow of J.D. Tippett, killed by Lee Harvey Oswald.
It's just heartbreaking, and my heart goes out to the other family members, and it just, we understand how each other feel, and that's important.
It just brings us very close. We feel his presence, his spirit here. It's very, very overwhelming, very touching, beautiful.
And tomorrow, the DART Police Department will hold its own memorial service honoring Officer Brent Thompson, who, again, was also killed alongside those 4 Dallas police officers on July the 7th. It's being held tomorrow at noon at Dallas Police Headquarters, and the public is invited to attend. Heather?